Okay, I think we're live. It's Saturday, December 20th. Welcome, everybody. I think let me check on that. Yeah, it looks live. Everything's confusing. Okay, hi. We've got lots of puzzles for today since it's the 20th. So let's start off with the word sketch. How is everybody doing today? It's Saturday. I've got to last minute shopping to do because people are coming in. All right, so wait. I can't read that. Weihnachtsfreude im Glas. Oh, so I guess it's a beer garden dish kind of thing. So let's see what happens here. So everybody in my family is off now for the next couple of weeks. Should be fun. Spend some time with family, just chilling at home, doing Christmassy things, gift shopping. Oh, and after I finish this, I have to show you something I got to you guys. But let's do this puzzle first. So I see a lot of green and yellow. And what do we have? Let's pull up. Let's just sort by color. Go traditional on this one today. I see some fur. Maybe there's a reindeer in the mix. I get chilly, so I keep putting on this fleece top. But having long sleeves is very bad for puzzling because they drag on pieces, and I don't notice sometimes, and things would fall down. So I always have to pull up my sleeves. But I'm chilled in my house. Too cold to go without long fleece. Do they make? I guess they make like puffy vests. Now that'll just be silly to wear it indoors. Okay, let's see. I'm just rambling here while I figure. I still don't know which way up. All right, I think the reindeer guest is peeking in from the side. And let's move the faces this way. This is the top. We have some holly along the top edge. As part of the shop, the beer shop. And maybe these checkered things are pants. So as we figure out what's going on in today's puzzle. Dasher. S-H-E-R. That's Dasher. I guess I should go back and look at the other puzzles to see which other reindeer have made an appearance so we know who to expect from now on. After all, there are only 9 reindeer, right? According to the song. I guess it's an odd number because everybody is paired except Rudolph, who's right in the front. Is there another canonical source for Santa's reindeer other than the song about Rudolph? Or maybe the movie about Rudolph? I'll have to look it up. I don't actually know. Okay, so here's some antlers. And this is somebody's coat. I don't know what body part is. Elbow, perhaps? Knee? Okay. That's there. Let's just slowly build it up today. I feel like there's a couple of pieces up here that go, unless I have false fits, which usually doesn't happen with this brand. So, oh wait, I made a mistake. This goes here, and this goes here. Okay, that makes sense now for the top edge. Oh, someone really angry here. Okay, and this is the bottom part with the wooden part of the stall. More reindeer antlers. Okay, let's move it out, close it up. finish up this edge. So this, I guess there's multiple people in green. That's unusual. They usually make the outfits more unique, but that's okay. So this guy, an older gentleman, and he's someone with braids operating the beer stand. The faces come in. He's holding something here that's blurred out. How strange, I wonder why. That is odd that in a image that is basically a cartoon, that there's like stuff that's blurry. It gives it a depth of field that you normally see like in a photograph. Whose vest is this? Oh, it's this guy's vest under his green jacket. There. Okay, so finish this gentleman. These two are having these two men are having a disagreement. He's pulling the suspenders of this guy, and meanwhile, there's this guy whose beer is being sampled by Dasher. So, drunk men having an argument of some kind, I guess. All right, not as lighthearted as I'd hope, but still, the Dasher seems to be having a good time. We will let him go with that. Okay, let's do the oldie calendars, 12 Days of Christmas. Today, the last one we did was the pudding. And here we have another stall, a Christmas stall. Alrighty. And there's something green and shiny here. Maybe that's the wreath that's at the top. Let's flip over all the pieces and get started. There's an online challenge for how to explain? It's on Discord. There's a bunch of puzzlers, and they regularly put out speed challenges. And one of the current ones is to do an advent calendar, any advent calendar, a small puzzle, and time yourself and submit your pieces placed per minute. So I need to pick a puzzle that one of my puzzles, and do the speed challenge with it. I've got to figure out which one I want to do, because they allow any puzzle between 50 and 100 pieces, and the smaller the number of pieces, the faster your piece count actually is. Because like if you do a 1,000-piece puzzle, it's not always twice as long. It doesn't always take twice as long as it takes you to do a 500-piece puzzle, because there's sorting involved, and just it's actually more, it's close to the exponential. So between doing a 50-piece puzzle and a 100-piece puzzle for the Advent Challenge, you might get a similar effect where the 50-piece puzzle will result in a faster pieces placed per minute than the 100-piece puzzle. So I've got to decide how I want to approach this. Also, as you can see, the different puzzles I've been doing have different difficulties. Some of them are pretty fast, and some take a little longer because of the kind of images they have, just whether they're harder for me. I've noticed that the Gibsons uses more traditional pieces, traditional patterns, a lot of animals, a lot of textures. That one just takes me a while. Whereas like the Reverie, when they use a colorful image, it actually goes pretty fast for me. And then when they use an image that's darker, like, a lot of shadows, that one just takes me a longer time because I see more pieces as dark brown and grey, and it's just harder for me to distinguish them. I don't know if everybody has the same issues as I do, but I know myself as a puzzler, and those are the things I struggle a little more with. So I haven't done the challenge yet because, long story short, I'm still trying to figure out which puzzle will be the fastest. Maybe I need to go back and re-watch the puzzles from that day when I did the speed challenge. There's one day this week where I just decided to, for fun, to speed puzzle the advent calendars, and I think I got through them in about half the amount of time I normally do when I'm just chatting, which is not too surprising because when I'm just chatting, I'm mostly puzzling by vibes, not thinking about what goes where. I'm just like, I think that goes in that area. Maybe I'll just push pieces around until they go in, which is kind of what's happening here since nobody else is on and I'm just chatting to myself. Say hi when you get on so I will know that somebody's watching. But otherwise, maybe it would just be me doing puzzles and chatting with myself. Of course, I'm rambling so that when you watch this replay, there's something to listen to. But I have something to show, but I want to save that for a second. Let's finish up this puzzle. So I finished the bottom mostly. Let's move these awning pieces to the top. I guess it would be faster if I just looked at the image a little more. Yes, that goes there. All right, let's find the rest of the lights. Is this... That looks like it goes in there. Why doesn't match up with this? Have I got false fits? Does this whole thing moves over to the left? Unfortunately, this brand is pretty, but does suffer from easy false fits. And also, as I've progressed through the different brands over the month, I've noticed that different brands have different issues. It's all a trade-off. I mean, the different aspects are different quality issues, but you get what you pay for. And like something like this Audi calendar is fairly affordable and it's cute, good art. So a little cheaper manufacturing isn't really a deal breaker for me. Just, have it meet expectations. I've done a lot of different puzzle brands and I understand what I like and what's a deal breaker for me and what's not. Hey Dana, hey Scrabble Jake, thank you for joining. Good to see you. I got a surprise that I'm going to show after I finish this puzzle. I'm just finishing up this Christmas stand. Definitely having some false fit issues, but it's okay. Moving stuff around, get it all sorted out. Good morning to everybody. I hope you're doing well on this Saturday. Do you have anything planned? Do you have last minute shopping? Do you have chores? What's up? What's everybody doing? A friend just invited me to a last minute, well, she said it was a white elephant thing, but they're also eating latkes. I'm wondering if it's a Hanukkah event. But okay, so here we go. The shiny wreath and the rest of the store selling wrapped presents. But it's very festive. And now for the surprise. So yesterday we did a couple of puzzles that featured Christmas puddings on them, and I went out to a road market near my house and I found this. It's not a traditional Christmas pudding, but it's from an English company, and I guess it's a chocolate variation. It says melt in the middle chocolate pudding. indulgent chocolate sponge with chocolate pieces and a rich chocolate molten center. My husband says it looks like a chocolate lava cake, but it says pudding. So I guess this is what I can find. And I have to heat it up too. This you can steam it or microwave it. So I have Christmas pudding. I don't know if how similar it is to traditional pudding, but yeah, I'm not going to eat it on screen. It'll be too messy. It's just eating and jigsaw puzzles don't mix. But yeah, I'm very happy that I found pudding. The other one, they had two varieties. One was the chocolate one I got, and the other one was chocolate with orange, which I suppose must be another traditional pairing because there's all these, a whole bunch of like chocolate oranges as well, the terry oranges. I don't usually get those anymore, but when I was younger, I used to get them and smash them open, eat them slice by slice. Apparently, that's how you're supposed to do it. All right, so today is 10 of this other calendar. So there you have it. All those puzzling, the images of chocolate pudding made me create pudding, and I went and bought the pudding. I think that's a pretty standard hazard with doing any kind of food puzzling. Wrapping presents this weekend, no other plans. Good luck with the pudding. I've been reading online slow cooker or microwave steam pudding recipes. Oh, are you going to make a pudding? Wrapping, I would be wrapping presents, but first I have to finish buying presents. I don't know, just somehow I thought I had more time, and yesterday it struck me that it was 19, which is silly because I've been doing these puzzles every day. I knew exactly what date it was. I knew how close to Christmas it was, but my brain didn't inform me that, that means you have to have all your Christmas shopping done. And yeah, not complete. But my family's a little more casual about it. I think every time we ask each other what we want for Christmas, we realize we are fortunate. We have everything we really want. Where's that little berry piece, okay? And so we're just like, well, you know what? Just hang out together. We'll get each other some nice things, but it's not really a big deal. And like we don't have little kids in our family right now, and I think like present opening was always a bigger deal for little kids. So, but as adults, we just enjoy hanging out together. Enjoy your lava cake. Yeah, we'll try pudding soon. I will be so excited to hear how that goes for you. I mean, it looks like a lava cake, but it comes from a British company and it says it's pudding, so I'm going to believe that. But yeah, definitely I'm curious about real British pudding. I've never been in England around Christmas time, so maybe next year there'll be something. No, it'll be cold. And there's too much going on. We'll see. All right, so we have the reindeer antlers and they're shiny gold. And where's the rest of the reindeer face? We have the nose. We have an eye. That doesn't fit like that. Oh, that's the ear. So let's put this there. Now we have this. This is a leg. Yes, 2 pink legs and 2 brown legs. And this is his pigtail. Sorry, that's off camera. And more brown legs. And he has a pattern running along the side. Okay, the white is his belly. Let's put together the belly. That's the only place the white shows up like that. I said his. I'm assuming this is one of the female reindeers have antlers too, I think, if I remember reading right. Some different deer species. Some of them only the males have antlers, but for reindeer, I think females are supposed to have antlers too. Maybe. I read so much trivia. Sometimes I just mix up my facts. All right, this is his pink knee. Yes. And no, this is the back leg, and this is the front leg. So let's finish this leg. More leg, more leg. Okay. Oh, it says his nose. We found the rest of his nose. There we go. And this design stuff is, well, his whole flank. And a little more pink leg. Let's go there. What's his knee? I can't believe I'm identifying reindeer knee. That's the knee. This is a bizarre thing to say when you do jigsaw puzzles. Oh, wait, is this the back leg? Yes, and this is the front leg. Okay, so that's why that wasn't making sense. Here's the back leg. And the last bit of pink leg and white belly. All right, can we combine these yet? No. A bit more leg. There. Nope. Aha. Okay, so this joint is a little bit complex. And now the legs are done. Let's move these up. All right, can we figure out this chest? This is back. Okay, so these pieces could go anywhere. You just have to look at the pattern on it. Let's see. This is neck. Yes. I think this is the pattern that goes up here. Oh, his ear. Found the last bit, pink bit. And there. Is it joined up like that? No, there's at least one more piece in between. Like that. Okay, push fit. The shaped puzzles. With shaped puzzles, it's kind of impossible to avoid push fit in places because of the way if you try to do this cut and then where the grid cut meets the irregular shape, that's where things are always going to happen. I've done other shaped puzzles and experienced the same thing. Like there's a series of shaped animal puzzles. They're like I am bear and I am whatever they call them. I am whatever animal they are. They're kind of cute. People don't. I forgot the company that makes them. It'll come to me. But yeah, those are shaped puzzles too. Sunsalt makes shaped puzzles as well. Some people love Sunsalt, some people hate them. They're a little thinner than other brands, but they do have cute designs. Okay, there. Sorry, I was trying to focus and get those pieces in. So yeah, shaped puzzles I feel like are not very common, but people who like them do try to do a lot of them. I will do them if they come my way sometimes. Right, where's this go? Okay, let's look at the shape of the leaf. Nope, this way. And there we have it. A beautiful reindeer. Okay. I'm just going to leave my lava cake up here so that you actually see. Yeah. All right. Today, let's do a reverie. And it's Sweden. Sweden, St. Lucia's Day. St. Lucia's Day is celebrated on December 13th. Oh, I should have done this on the 13th. To honor St. Lucia, a symbol of the return of light after long winter nights. A girl designated to portray St. Lucia wears a white gown, a red sash, a wreath, and a crown of candles in her hair. She leads a procession with handmaidens and star boys trailing behind. Okay, I guess that's St. Lucia. She has the candles on top of her head. Actually, let's move this a little here so I can look here. Today should be nice and bright. Okay, let's pull out the lit up garland, or the arch, I guess. And then we have the stained glass behind, and then all the pink gowns. Lots of good bright areas to work on today. I need to break open some of my full-size Reveries. I love the texture, so it's not velvety as velvety as some other brands, but it's definitely low glare. Like the Audi ones has glare. This one you can actually see the true colors on them. I try to use bounce light in my puzzle area. I have a work light that I bounce off the wall, so it shouldn't have direct glare, but the shiny puzzles still suffer from it a little. I keep meaning to do a post about the kind of lighting I use, because people are always asking. It's a struggle. I went through a lot of different lights before settling on the lights I use now. Okay, so we have all the little costumes here. I keep missing them. There. I guess if I looked at the puzzle, I can see which girl goes where, but that's okay. It's not too hard at this point. Oh, that reminds me, I should go find out if my neighborhood Christmas caroling is going to happen. I haven't seen any updates about it. Sometimes I feel like I should use tweezers so I don't skewer the puzzle. Oh, the second row of singers behind, that's why. Nope, let's match the heads. Okay. The star boys are wearing conical hats with stars on them. They look like wizards. The girls have some kind of ruffled gear, dress. Handmaidens, they call them. That's unfortunate with the association with the novel. Although it's not handmaidens in the book, it's handmaids, right? Yeah. My child's studying that book in school right now. They have some strong feelings about it. I mean, good for them. The next generation should be educated and they'll make better choices, hopefully. Let's see. Oh, I'm just ending up doing the bottom. Okay, let's do that. Since we're here, Come here. That's a gown. It goes up there. And that's part of the greenery. So let's leave that aside. That looks like skirt. Oh no, there. Okay. Let's put together the stained glass window. Alright, so the blue stuff is at the bottom. And then it will gradually turn into white and then yellow. So let's use that gradient to help us. It's a little more blue. Read a British mystery, read British mystery where they celebrated this saint. I recall the candles around the head. Oh, that's cool. Saint Lucia. This is the first time I've heard of it, and since it's in Sweden. Do you remember anything more about this book? Like a British mystery. It feels like British. When I think British mystery, I think of either Agatha Christie and Sherlock Holmes. Are those British? I feel like British writing has more of these crime stories than American stories. Sherlock Holmes is British, right? Yes. He lives on Baker Street. I feel like Agatha Christie is British as well. And with the diagonal lines, this stained glass is actually not too hard to put together. Alright, so we're going to have the garland in between. The chocolate pudding, yeah. Hey Nikita! I went to the store. I tried to look for traditional pudding, and they only had this one and an orange chocolate flavored one. Chocolate orange? Whatever. So I went with this. And I don't want to eat it on camera because food and puzzles don't mix, and it looks messy with the delicious chocolate sauce flowing out. My husband said it looked like chocolate lava cake. So I'm just putting it here for everybody to look at and enjoy. But yes, I need to eat that. I can't decide whether I should eat it as an experiment or whether I should turn it and make it a whole big thing and bring it out at Christmas dinner. Although it's tiny, so for Christmas dinner we're gonna have like, I don't know, 8 people. So that's not gonna serve 8. Like everybody get teeny tiny little slice. Maybe I should go buy more. But what if it doesn't taste good? What if it's like too British and the American palates are like not a fan of it? I worry too much. Maybe I'll go get one, and a second one, so we can just sample some. All right, it's finishing up this garland around the whole scene. Celebrating Saint Lucia. And there's the young girl who's playing Saint Lucia in the middle. The Star Boys and the handmaids. I can almost hear the singing. There we go. It does look super messy, nom. I agree, but it looks delicious. And it needs to be heated up so the sauce is going to be warm. Oh man, now it's making me want to eat it now. Okay, so we have this. I am going to move this out because I just noticed something really weird about this edge piece here. It looks like this girl's eyes popping out of her head, but I'm sure she is just drawn that way and you can't really see on camera. So let's move on. I will today's a Saturday day, but for now we'll do another Gibsons day 20. Let's see. So it's gonna be a shaped puzzle today. Oh, what's this? Oh, here we are. Maybe I feel like it's going to take forever to like organize all these on day 24. I should figure out what I want to do. Maybe I'll just eat my chocolate pudding then. No, I decided I was going to share it with everybody. I'll record a video and post it on stories or something, Instagram stories or something. Okay, today, sort of red and green. Oh, I think it's Santa in today's image. So, let's start with the bottom, the white stuff. It's today a star shape. Oh, it goes together so much easier when we have guides. Okay, and there's some mushrooms and a sign that says something. Okay, don't know yet. Oh, this is a tree trunk. And a present down here. Some more mushrooms. Okay, now what happens here? It's a base of the tree trunk. I want to see the rest of the sign. Let's see what it says. Oh, it's a tree stump. Someone cut down a tree. What do you do? Oh, there's a stocking hanging on the stump. Does someone live at a stump? All right. Here's the sign. It says Santa stop here. Okay, so that's why he's stopping. And this brown stuff, it looks like his Santa's sack full of toys. And let's put together his beard. Oh, big beard. This is the candy cane. Nope, not this way. Okay. That's, don't know. More presents. More hat bits. Shape. Okay, so it's a little 6-pointed star. And there's a lot of plain green around it, but we will manage. Let's see. Not quite symmetrical. And I was thinking about that last night. Oh wow, these are going to take time to reorganize, Lo. Yeah, you quite a few too. But I am running out of foam boards to organize everything on. I've gotten this far. I'll be able to last to the end of the month. But yeah, I'm not going to put them away all on camera. Just it'll take forever. I'm going to just pull them all out so we can admire them in all its glory, the completed glory, and then enjoy it. That's it. So here we have a cartoony gnome-like Santa with mushrooms, and he stopped off to drop off presents to somebody who lives in a tree stump. We don't see the occupant, but it works. Very cute. All right, ugly sweater time. Oh, this box is still heavy. Alright, so today 20, we're going to do this one. I marked them all out so I know which ones I plan to do. Gets confusing. Okay, so I see some orange in here. Is this the Halloween one we've been anticipating? The drawer was orange. I think so. I think there's a jack-o'-lantern in this one. I mean, have you seen The Nightmare Before Christmas? Halloween comes to visit Christmas too. I love it at Disneyland where they turn the haunted mansion right at Christmas time into The Nightmare Before Christmas, and it's just like it's chaos, but it's fun. Jack Skellington shows up. They turn the ballroom scene into this giant gingerbread smelling diorama. Apparently, every year they design a different gingerbread house to put in that scene. My family's a Disney family, although not so much since in the last few years. My kids older now, busier, but I still like going. All right, so we have some spooky words at the top here, and a bat that looks like holly. That is quite the crossover. Okay, should we pull out the words so we know what's going on? Prefer. I see prefer. Something about preferring Halloween, maybe? Some spooky, melty Christmas trees. I love how this designer has really put in effort into this design. It's really cute. I assume all the sweaters are designed by the same artist. I'm going to go look it up after this. Maybe I should follow them on Instagram. Or at least let Boardwalk know to use them more in the future. I don't see the letters. I see H. No, I prefer... Okay. Aha, the yellow letters are the spooky ones. Another H. Here they are. Yes, I prefer Halloween. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. That's the song they sing from Nightmare Before Christmas if you haven't seen it. So it's instead of ho ho ho, they're going ha ha ha. Very cute. Where's the rest of the spooky letters? Oh well, I can still show up. My eyes are just not catching them right now. Okay, this joins. All right. Oh, there's little ghosties. Christmas fit. Mine would be good morning. Oh, Sue, hi Sue. Mine would be easy to fix. But I was thinking about yours. Yeah, I do have a lot. Everybody screaming now. Tana felt. Oh, you know the lyrics. Everybody scream. I forget lyrics, so I can't. I need to like look them up. But I do like randomly mumbling along. Is this the top or the bottom? I think it's the bottom. I think the ha ha goes at the bottom of the sweater. And this looks like sleeves. Because I might have to move everything around a little bit. Oh, more little ghosties. Let's pull out the ghosties. I think this is outside, maybe? I should start work on the pumpkin in the middle. There's no candy corn. You know, why aren't there Halloween ugly sweaters? There's so many motifs that you could make use of. I guess people are too busy putting on like fancy costumes. And the snowflakes are skulls. I think these are totally adorable. Oh my goodness. So cute. So look, more ghosties. This one goes, the candy corn is upside down. What else do we have? So where do this goes in here? This joins up there. Okay, good. So ha ha ha. Oh, I think there's a Santa hat involved. Let's pull out these white bits. I'm not deliberately dancing around the main theme, it's just these other pieces are easier to pull out. Let's see. That's definitely some kind of sanded head going on. There. Okay. Some chevrons for, I'll put it aside. I'm going to build from the outside in. Oh, that's messy, but it's okay. Alright, just pull in all the pumpkin-y pieces. You can see that. I can see it now. Alright, I think we have most of them. I think it connects down at the bottom here. So, something like this. And we have a jaggedy mouth. There's a piece that goes in here. Oh, well, let's take this side. There. That maybe is weird. Okay. That goes in there. And that goes in there. Oh, we have a weird straight edge in the middle. Okay. Let's live with it. Let's just go with it. Aha! And that joins up there. So of course he prefers Halloween. And it's moving all the pieces around. That goes like that. Okay, so let's finish up this zigzag. I guess the bottom hem is the red, is dark red. And one more. Does it connect to the zigzag? Yes, it does. And this dark green is the sleeves, bottom of the sleeves. Why aren't there more of those pieces? Nope. Okay. These chevrons. I think they connect to. Alright, let's do this part up here. Oh, these are some kind of orange zigzags. Maybe this is a shadow. These patterns always stump me a little. Alright, not sure I'm doing. Where did the bats go? At the side, okay. Oh, multiple bats. Alright, here come the bats. Oh, I missed a lot of chat. Christmas fairies need presents too. Morning fairies. Wait. Crossover Halloween and Christmas sweaters could be a new trend. Ugly Halloween sweaters. I would totally wear it. When I was a teen, my mom won a giant posable stuffed jack to put on the porch. I'm almost 40 now and she still puts it on a rocking chair every Halloween. Oh, that's sweet. It's like 7 feet tall. I mean, you have a thing like that. That's a family heirloom right there. It's worth making sure it goes out. Let's see. Putting out big decor is spreading the cheer. So my father-in-law and his best friend, they used to have this habit of pranking each other, and they got these giant dolls. I can't remember now. It's a vague memory. I've forgotten about this, but you reminded me when you mentioned the giant jack. But they used to sneak into each other's house. They lived close to each other, and bring this doll and just pose it and to surprise their friend. Like one day he came back and they was just chilling in his backyard, like the dolls, like sitting there like they belonged. And so he'd take them and sneak them back to his friend's house, back and forth. I thought that was a really cute tradition. They weren't Christmassy dolls, though. They were just, I can't remember what they looked like. It's been a while. I'll have to ask them to still pictures. Yeah, they just were giant. I think maybe they came from Costco. They were giant decor dolls. Maybe they were Easter bunnies or something. I honestly can't remember. I guess I'm giving you a partial story only, but you get the gist of it. All right. Let's finish up this bit here. Why can't I find today's cuffs? That's one. There's one or the other. Here's more bats. Holly bats. Oh, because they did a different kind of cuts. Interesting challenge. Here we go. Finish up those ghosties. Let's finish up the sleeve. I would run screaming. I mean, I guess you get used to it. It would kind of scare me if, even if my good friends came and changed things in my house. I prefer Halloween. Oh, look at it. He was so cheerful. Oh, and this ghosty, instead of having a little stitch mouth, he has it's like a stitch gash on his head. Oh, I guess all of them are stitches in random places. This one looks like it's smiling. But overall, ha ha ha. I love how they took the Halloween elements and turned it into something so Christmassy. This is also a sweater I would wear. I don't care about fashion. I care about having fun with these things. Oh, all right. Let's do our glow in the dark. I think, if I'm not wrong, I think we're finally getting to the bottom of the Christmas tree to probably where the presents are. All right, wait for the bonus. Gift the gift of puzzles. Get 10% off any Cloudberry subscription with the code XMASSUB. I didn't know Cloudberry had subscriptions. I need to go look at the website a little more carefully. XMASSUB. 10% off. If you want 100% would work. I see you see. I'm going to get on it. I filmed a reel to tell Boardwalk that they need to turn these sweaters into real clothing, but I've been so busy I haven't posted them. I was just sitting on my phone. Okay, I see presents. Alrighty, let's do this. So presents. Alright, this golden paper here. There's an orange bowl. Is there multiple orange bowls? There are multiple bowls. Lots of bowls. Lots of everything. Oh, there's some ornaments. Let's put that there. I don't know where to start. Things got in every direction. I guess I'll just keep trying. Here, there's one box. And that's the bottom of another box. That one? No, that one, yes. Here's the top of a box. Which box is it? That one? Okay. This is the top of another box, or maybe a bottom. Ooh, I guess I could look at the back of the puzzle piece to see the number on it, to see which way is up. But we don't need to do that. Okay. Oh, it's a green. There's a green present. And so that's this texture. All right, let's pull that texture out. Big one. The present is sitting on it. Okay, so I need to distinguish between Christmas tree, which is dots, and giant present, which is swirls. And then I can use the white crease lines to figure what it's doing. But I'm still having trouble, clearly. That's okay. There. This is sideways. We're on the bottom edge of the puzzle, so that should be a straight edge at the bottom along this way. I'm a little confused as to what is happening. But that's it. Oh, this is this side of it. Oh, these lines are the crease lines from folding the paper to wrap. Okay, very good. And Here's one more. This one's feels like it's here-ish. There's some more white lines here. Okay, that dries up there. All right, now we got some form of structure. I want a piece that goes in there. I'm not going to find it yet. Okay. Oh, there's bows on this side, and this is the where the ribbon is crisscrosses itself. All right. So that goes there. That goes there. This is up here. Here's the giant bow. That goes in there. All right. You can put together the rest of this stack of puzzles. There's a poinsettia. One more bow. Almost done. I guess these ornaments belong on the top row. I don't know what's happening there. Oh, that's just the background of the puzzle texture. A little bit of ivy left over from yesterday. Oh yes, and there was a missing piece. There was an extra piece yesterday. I forgot. That's why this one's missing. It was in the wrong box. Ooh, I had laid that tray out so I could pull them out easily, but then I put all my other boxes on top of it. I can do this. Let's see. Except now there's no space here with all these other puzzles here. And just chaos copy. Okay, now this room. That's the Gibsons. Let's move those there. And look at this wonderful masterpiece. Slide this in. Yay! No missing pieces for anybody. There we go. And then tomorrow we'll have a little bit more tree and other good stuff happening here. Yay! It's beautiful wrapping. I used to do a lot of fancy wrapping when I was younger. And because we're not like a really big Christmas family, that fell by the wayside. That's okay. We'll do the other cloudberries and then end up with the Ravensburger so Nikita doesn't have to get spoiled. All right, day 20. Wisdom. In life, every piece has its purpose. Unknown. Okay? I mean, in puzzling too, every piece does have its purpose. Ooh, lots of pink today. Pretty colors. Is it just one big pink poinsettia? Maybe? Alright, let's pull these edge pieces out. Oh, it looks like the bottom of a present here. Okay. And this go here. Strange. Oh, that doesn't fit either. Do I have all the edges? I think I do. Alright, let's just figure out what's going on. This yellow is the bow. Super Matthew, hello. Well, it's okay, you don't have to pause it, you do it and pause at the 5 minutes when it's done. That's okay. This is fine. Alright, so I don't really understand what's going on in today's puzzle, but as always, we'll just build it and we'll figure it out at the end. So there is definitely some florals here. There. And more of that shade, this nice purplish turning into orangish shade here. Ooh, do we have the center of there we go. The center of the flowers right there. And then the pink ones. There's, from the number of centers that we have, we know there's lots of flowers. Let's put together the center here. There. Maybe one of this is at the edge from the previous day, because I keep forgetting what they gave us previously. Maybe this goes at the top. So let's finish up the bit of purple here. Let's move that. Wait, nope, that doesn't go there either. Yeah. This is, nope. Here's the green stuff. There's a bit of a gradient. Oh, it's a green wrapped prism. So let's finish that. What goes in there? It feels like it should be shaped like this, but there should be a bit of purple. Well, let's work down. Oh, there's green stuff down here too. Nope. Ooh, I missed it. Too simple. I'm going to treat me a good 500 pieces. Well, it is very simple, but I've also got a lot of puzzles going on. Nice flowers. Aren't they just the creamiest and prettiest Supernatural? Are those peonies? Cute. They could be peonies. I'm not very familiar with what they look like in real life, so I wouldn't be confident of trying to identify them. Christmas is the one time I treat myself to fairly easy puzzles. If you follow me, usually I do a lot of speed puzzling, so those puzzles get usually a lot more challenging. The Christmas Advents are a rare time when I actually just casually puzzle and chat and just enjoy the vibes of it. So, one's got to have variety. Like the rest of the year, all my content is me speeding through everything. So that's why I give myself the permission to enjoy it sometimes. And besides, I just got myself the all orange one, so that's not going to be easy. All right. Oh, there's a missing piece. Wait, two missing pieces. You know what? They're at the bottom of the box. Huh. Look at that. I can't believe I forgot to check the box. So yeah, super bright colors. Let's pull out the rest of the board so we can add it together. This board is so big. It's just barely hanging off the board, but it's enough to keep the whole thing on. So we had all the rest of the Christmas chaos happening in this calendar. And now the bottom we're coming to presents and flowers and all sorts of good things to eat. As always, I love that each individual puzzle is very visually interesting. I think that's the strength of this brand of advent calendar, the Cloudberries from the UK. And of our favorite speed puzzling brand, Ravensburger, and their debut advent calendar, which is one of the simpler ones, but it's always nice to have variety in the lineup. What a perfect illustration. The boxes keep holding on to their pieces. They do. The illustration is really pretty. I love the colors. I love the image. And I mean that there's a big range of styles in the calendars I've been doing. There's like little puzzles, and then there's parts that are a bigger puzzle. So here we go. That's today's Belgium. Windmill near Bruges. Oh, look at all the languages. Joyeux Noël. Noel. I'm not going to butcher the European languages, but yes. And of course, have a good day. Hugs from me to you and yours. Likewise, Nikita, thank you for joining. I'll see if I'm around when you'll see me later. I'll try and catch yours. Otherwise, have a good day. See you tomorrow. Alright, so these pieces make up a full rectangle, but if you remove the edge pieces, they join to the previous day's puzzles. So I've been cheating and just removing the edges preemptively and just doing the interior pieces, which for a 54-piece puzzle actually ends up with almost half the puzzle in edge pieces. Yeah, I think this really should be the speed puzzle one, because if I can remember the edge properly, it will be the fastest. Okay, I didn't even look at the image. You can look at it here, but I will go off. I'll do it without looking. Let's see, we have a bridge and trees. Are there trees on both sides or just one side? Just one side, I think. And we have a little A-frame windmill. We have a windmill. Where's the last bit? Here it is. Okay, that joins up to the tree. And because there's a bridge, there's also a river with water below it. Is that a swan? I think there's a swan. What am I doing? It was there. Alright. Where does the snowman go? In the foreground. Here we go. He's in this corner here. Out of battery. Catch you later. Oh, thank you for joining, Scrabble Jake. Have a good day. Alright, so we have this gradient in the sky. Let's finish up swans and the water and the bridge. They are pulling a Christmas tree home on a sled of some kind. Very cool. I feel like that should go there. Alright, that goes there. Oh, this is part of the water down here. They're the same shades in all parts of the puzzle. I swear I tried that a second ago. And there we go. Quick and simple. And just windmill no bushes in Belgium. And that wraps up our advent calendars for today. We had 9 puzzles and lots of different variety. And it's good to see everybody. Thank you for joining us, Super Matthew. And yeah, have a good rest of your Saturday. We'll see you all hopefully same time tomorrow. I'm getting so close to the end of this. I look forward to this series of live streams every year. I don't often do, puzzle live on live stream with chatting. I do live competitions, but no chatting since I'm focused on speed. So this is nice and get to chat with everybody. Again, hope you have a good day and thank you for joining. Happy puzzling!